Welcome back to Sportsbook Review Videos. We nailed both of our NBA picks last night, winning 7 of our last 10 now to close out the week. And I am back here on a Monday morning to try to release 2 more winning picks for the NBA slate tonight. 7 games on tap for you this evening. And the first one is the Indiana Pacers heading into Cleveland to play the Cavaliers. The Cavs come in as an 8.5 point favorite in this one, total of 206.5. Now, the Pacers have had some inconsistency problems throughout the year. They're up, they're down, they look really good, they look really bad, and they're back to a time of looking not that great. Losing last night, a game that I was in attendance for, to the Portland Trailblazers, a game that was not as close as the final score shown. Frank Vogel pulled his starters basically halfway through the fourth quarter in preparation for tonight's game. But the Pacers have now lost 3 of their last 4, and the game they won here out of their last 4 was against the Knicks, a team that's been struggling as well. They barely won that game. Now heading into Cleveland on the second night of a back-to-back is not the best situation here for this Pacers team, and I think laying the points with Cleveland at 8.5 could be a pretty good play tonight with the Pacers coming off the back-to-back. The Pacers have played this team twice now, lost both times. They've played close pretty times, but the first time they played them pretty close, the Cavs were without Iman Shumpert and Kyrie Irving, who of course will both be back here tonight. And the Pacers also been pretty bad this season on no rest, cashing at only 3 and 8 against the spread when playing on the second half of back-to-back. Only the Charlotte Hornets are worse this season at 2 and 7 against the spread. So even though the Cavs also did play yesterday afternoon, they got at least a 6 or 7 hour head start and were probably easily back in Cleveland before the Pacers even started their game last night. So the Cavs have had, even though both teams technically did play yesterday, the Cavs have had a little extra rest to get ready for this game. I think with the Pacers, with their problems recently, with how they've been on the back-to-back, I'm going to go with the Cavs here, minus 8.5. Next up is the Utah Jazz and the Boston Celtics tonight from TD Garden. Well, the Boston Celtics come in as a 6-point favorite in this one, total of 202.5. And while the spread is a little intriguing here with the Boston Celtics, I think the total is actually a little bit better of a value here at 202.5. It's actually been skyrocketing up from where it opened at 199. Now at 202.5, it's even starting to creep up to 203. So before it does that, I think taking the over could be a pretty good play here at 202 and a hook, considering how good and fast the Celtics have been playing recently. The team is averaging 112 points per game in the month of February and giving up a ton of points as well. Giving up nearly 108 points per game in the month of February as well are the Boston Celtics. And if you think about the Utah Jazz, a team that you normally would think of as a slow-paced team, very good defensively, all of which are true, but on the road, things have been a little differently for Utah here recently. Jazz are giving up 109 points per game in their last 4 road games. And even since the beginning of January, the Jazz have been giving up more points on the road, giving up a little over more than 103 points per game on the road since the month of January. Utah's now cashed the over in 5 of their last 8 games heading into this one. Boston, of course, cashed the over in 7 of their last 8 overall, and Utah's also cashed the over in 6 of their last 8 road games here. So I'm going to take over 202.5, add it to your NBA picks tonight. Best of luck to you on that one, and I will see you back here tomorrow. But until then, for Sportsbook Review, I'm Jordan Sharp.